Hello there, I'm Suzanne, Head of Carer Support here at Mobilise, and this video series we're focusing on fixing your to-do lists. So if you've missed some of the previous videos, do go ahead and catch up. They're just short videos each week focusing on this topic. So today I want to talk about procrastination and how procrastination has a price. So by not doing something, by putting something off, what is the price? Now, we're very clear about price when it comes to costs, that if we don't fill up with petrol at the local cheap petrol station and end up having to fill up on an expensive motorway petrol station, there's a very clear cost in price there. But it can show up in other ways as well, and other things that aren't necessarily money. So let's think about that small regular task that you're working on. We're all working on a small regular task and a bigger project that's just for us. So in that small task, what might be the cost of procrastinating there? Well, if it's something like sorting out the paperwork, I can imagine it might end up with extra time spent searching for that piece of paper that you can't find because you didn't file it. That's really frustrating, isn't it? Or missing paying a bill or something like that, or having to ask for another piece of paper or another thing, or missing an important appointment. So that could be the cost of procrastinating on doing that task. Oh, makes you feel a bit bad, doesn't it? And what about the thing that I'm working on is our daily menu planning. So why should I do it? Why should I bother? Well, if I don't, I end up on a Wednesday night stressed, 2 hours trying to work out what the weekly menu is, what we're going to buy, what we're missing from in stock, and quite often we end up having to go for an extra shopping trip as well because I haven't quite nailed it. And it causes me stress and it makes me grumpy about the whole thing. We've been working on that, and so now if I get it started at the weekend, we've got a menu plan that rolls every 4 weeks, we've got a live shopping list. It was on the fridge, but it's now in Alexa's looking after that for me, that everyone's added to. So actually when I sit down to do the shop on a Wednesday night, most of the work is done, and it's just a quick 10-minute hop onto Tesco's to order what we need. So by focusing on a task, we can avoid the cost of that procrastination. But let's think about something bigger and more important. What about that big goal that you're working on, that thing that is for you and that's important to you? What's the cost of procrastinating around that? Well, it could mean that you miss out on your dreams, that you don't meet your full potential. It could be you miss out on career opportunities, which might impact you financially. Or more importantly, it could mean that you miss out on a fulfilled life. If we always put off those things that are for us and that will impact us the most, we might be missing out on some quite big things there. So there we go, something to have a think about, and think about how it applies to you. Different things are important to all of us, and that's generally what's at the heart of all this, is what actually matters to you. And if there's something that matters to you that is the price of this procrastination, then it's worth putting the effort in to get that task sorted, to focus on that thing on your to-do list, whether it's a small thing or a bigger goal that's for you. So I'd love you to join us to chat about it in our cuppa. We'll be having a conversation about that. Or you can join us over on Facebook and share your thoughts there. Quite a big topic today, but I hope that's got you thinking. Look forward to seeing you soon. Thank you. Bye-bye.